Back again to conclude Ohio State Day with Carlos Hyde. But before I get into Carlos Hyde, I just want to talk about Teddy Bridgewater for a moment. I do not believe I'll be able to do a video on Teddy Bridgewater just because there's so much out there, and I like doing the guys that particularly we're not going to have a whole lot of knowledge on, or at least getting discussed as much. You know, second round guys, potentially a little bit later, third round guys, late first round. You know, I don't want to get into the whole top 15 guys too much, but as this probably won't be that long of a video, I have two short tapes that Carlos Hyde for a blind look. Just want to talk about Teddy for a moment. There's a lot going around about should he be dropping out of the draft. When the draft started, and I still feel this way now, is that Teddy was a top 1, top 2 prospect in this draft. Yeah, Clowney is there, and I would never fault anyone or any team to take Clowney in front of Teddy. But man, I just don't understand how anyone could be getting all over Teddy Bridgewater when throughout the entire season and 3 years of tape, Bridgewater grades out terrifically. And all of a sudden, because he doesn't wear a glove at a pro day, we have an issue. And it just bothers me that that's what's going on right now. Someone actually just brought up that the Marino dive in '83 because of his cocaine habit, or not really wanting to play football, whatever the whole thing was. Could that be going on here? Maybe, but at least they're not taking personal attacks at Teddy like they were at Dan Marino. But it just really bothers me that the media goes on and on about what Teddy Bridgewater's done wrong when we have 3 years of him doing so much right. And it just makes no sense of why it's coming out now that he doesn't have an NFL cannon yet. Nothing ever suggested that he had a cannon, but there's nothing to suggest that he can't make every single throw that is in every single offense in the NFL right now at a high level. Are you concerned that in 15 years he's going to have Peyton Manning's arm? I mean, can we really be concerned about any player like that? So, it just, I get that off my chest to start this off. Definitely like Teddy. Definitely hope everything works out for him. Really hope that he's selected very early in the draft. And that's for that real quick rant there. He didn't wear gloves. He wears gloves all the time. So okay, alright. We're done. We're done with that. On to Carlos Hyde. Running back, Ohio State. Like I said, finished an Ohio State guy, another Florida guy that made his way up to the Midwest. Here's some of his peripherals. Ran 4.6, 140. Perfectly fine for running back. Probably close to a quicker edge. Obviously not Chris Johnson, but he's running at 230 pounds. So a little bit more powerful than what we're seeing. Bench press looks good. Vert jump looks good. Again, it's not like nothing blows you off the tape or off the workout sheet like his teammate did, but nothing there to say, ooh, what's going on here? He's running pretty slow, 4.6. No, it's fine. He's got good weight to him, good size, so we're not too concerned about 185-pound guy coming out that's only running a 4.6. And I say only, but so no concerns there. Two tapes I picked are Illinois and Penn State. Not the cream of the crop that I chose when watching Shazier, because I'm not as concerned against level competition when I'm looking at running back. I want to see how he runs. I want to see where he's running to. I want to see how he's hitting holes. I kind of want to see his offensive line block for him and him get through. Maybe break a tackle here and there. But so I'm not really too concerned about level competition like I was with Shazier. So Carlos Hyde, get right into it. Here we go. Illinois first. Blind look, haven't seen any of them yet. Looked like decent block there. Nothing too alarming on second down. Line up in a, we'll call this a king position, right-handed quarterback, I believe, even set. So typically what king and queen means, you'll hear me say that a lot, is king is to the strong side. So if a running back's king, he's strong. If a running back's queen, he's weak. Or he'll be in pistol set or I set. That's our pretty much 4 formations for running back. Or empty, where he'll be in a slot. I don't think Hyde does that too much. So here we are. 3rd and 19. He's just blocking. Good responsibility, stayed with it. I like seeing running back that understands how to where to go. Ooh, a little high through the hole there, huh? Inside handoff, going through. Little high through the hole. At least you dip your shoulder when you hit the hole. I guess he does a little bit, but you know, able to run through a tackle. I like keeping the legs going. You're not stopping on first contact. You see that a lot with some guys. Another handoff inside, and he seems to still hit the hole a little high. You know, that's okay, I guess. No one really concerning me with hitting him. Gets through the hole, off the blocker's ass. I love it. Stays tight, does not get too wide, comes through, lowers his shoulder into the hit, able to fall forward. Nothing but good there. Okay, we're kind of starting middle of the play. He's got the ball already, spin through. Didn't really see what was going on there. Like offensive line might have missed a block. Another handoff inside, and cuts it to the outside, despite looking like the play should be on inside. I always get a little worrisome when I see this immediately because could this guy have been avoided? Doesn't look like it. This guy ready to play well. We don't get a block on him. And Hyde. See, that's my concern though, is that you lose momentum and you run away from blockers. Put that down as a neutral play. Okay, catching out of the backfield. Am I still hearing music? Shouldn't have been hearing music. Don't worry, we're back on it. Carlos Hyde run a little flare route. So same play as last time. Do like what he does here. This kind of makes it look easy, huh? Just nothing too concerning. Running outside, gets this sideline, just comes up. That looks really way too easy. This might be a talent issue. I mean, that was just a very poor job by that linebacker trying to make a tackle there. So, you know, great play from them to start there. Like a lot. So far, a pretty good start from him against Illinois. Again, it's not the toughest competition in the world, but you know, you're seeing a guy that blocked, ran the ball, and caught the ball. Pretty much everything you're going to ask out of running back, right? Here's a kind of an ISO play. Is this ISO? So he's in pistol. We see this is over. We call this over right. So you have tight end down and a wing. So this is an unbalanced formation. You have two to the right and two to the left and four to the right. If you're looking from the offensive perspective. Hands the ball off. We have our pulling. So not only are we overloaded to one side, we're pulling a backside player into this. This is power man football right here, fellas. Comes through. Hyde does not run. If you're blocking here, this is where the pull is, and you get a double team here. This is actually a great job by the defensive tackle. If you remember me watching Hogman when he was getting blown back on a double team, I know I get caught up watching things, but watch what this guy does. We call this cutting down or root hogging. He knows he's being blocked by two guys, just takes him out of the play. Look at this pile. Hyde can't run here. Look, there's just man here. And what does that do? It frees up the linebacker. Hyde makes an executive decision to cut it back, runs into a linebacker, but he's got full steam of speed, and it's just strong enough to get through. And woof, good boy. I like it. It's good football. It's good football all around. Defensively, that was a great job by a defensive lineman. Terrific job. That's a good job by Hyde recognizing and adjusting. Running backs are allowed to think outside the box on occasion. I'm okay with it. Just don't do it too much. Follow your linemen. They're there for a reason. Sometimes defense plays too. Inside. Got a little push in the offensive line here. Double team just didn't work too well. This is on the O-line actually. The tackle or guard left too early. Who was that leaves early? Guard leaves early, 78. He needs to secure this block, and he needs to make sure his center can ride over, and his center never rides over. And instead, the tackle is able to make a tackle. A little rough there. Yet again, running away from the pole. Is this designed? There's no way this is designed. No way this is designed. So this time I have a little problem with it because yes, it works. But look how well it's blocked. Look at our front side here. We have the seal. We have the guy coming across and blocking here. Yes, there's no one over here. I get it. It ends up being a touchdown, looks like. So, oh, it worked, Needle. What are you talking about? I want my guys to run the play. There's one thing to improvise when things break down. Why is he improvising when nothing has broken down? He's cut this out immediately. Look at this. This was blocked perfectly. Yes, I get it. There's a guy here, probably makes tackle. If he's improvising here, I mean, this is a talent issue. This isn't, well, he was obviously second level thinking. No. This is a talent issue. That Illinois is just not talented as Ohio State. Guys playing a little out of position and maybe correctly guessed where the ball was going, and Hyde just said, nah, I'm taking it over here. And then was able to just outrun this guy to the corner of the end zone. I get it. But man, follow your plays. Do what you're supposed to do. Because more often than not, it's going to work out for you. And then, that's the thing, is that he gets a lot of people enjoy what he's doing. They see that and say, oh, that's a great play. That's what makes him great. So maybe it's the offensive line that maybe has a concern with it. Maybe if I were a running back, I'd appreciate it more. What makes tackle here? Linebacker. Okay. Neutral play. Another pull. Follows his guy. Maybe I was wrong watching. Just the talent seems to be drastic here. Offensive lineman's blocking two people, looks like. Not quite. Almost. But Hyde's just... This backside linebacker just doesn't do anything. I mean, this is a good job by Hyde, recognizing, hitting the hole hard, lowers his shoulder, hitting the hole, bursts through. I mean, that's all good things right there. That's what you want to see out of linebacker, or excuse me, running back. Linebacker's nowhere to be found. He gets like an extra 7 yards free. Just hand to him on a platter. Another pull, follows his pulling guy. Another pull, doesn't follow his pulling guy. Let's see. Another pull, doesn't follow his pulling guy. Ends up going towards him. Watch how he hits this line. Follow 78. 78 will take you to where you want to be. And had you followed 78 originally, watch 78. If he's right here instead of here, he's able to read 78's block, and he's off to the races to the sideline. Oh boy, come on, man. Trying too much right now. It's running back trying too much. It's a bad read by our quarterback. This ball should never been handed off. It's a bad read by a quarterback. Though I have heard Urban Meyer designs all plays. That it's not a true read option. He tells you if you're handing the ball off or not. But I don't know if that's true or not. Hyde out of the backfield. Doesn't just step out of bounds. That's always nice to see. That just a flare out. Just a flare out. No worry about blocking. Had an opportunity to go out of bounds. Doesn't. Gets a few extra yards. I like seeing that. Running back shelf time is short for sure, but I do like seeing that. We'll move on to the next game after this play. Because we get block. Good technique. And mirror. I love the mirror. Just kind of stalk blocking. Stalk blocking just means just mirroring what he does. Gets a good push on him, and then nope. Just stalk you. I love it. That's good football. That's good play right there. I like watching that. Okay, on to Penn State. Do a few plays here. Ohio State, Penn State. Little fake handoff, throws it to him. Whoop, whoop. I like it. Okay. He likes these flare routes. You know, I haven't seen anything up the middle of the field or any stop routes of any sort. So he does have good footwork, man. Like he's able to dance a little bit in the backfield. That's good to see as well. Pull, and he's blocking on the ISO. He is the ISO back, man. How about that? There's his block. Good. Look at. Let's break this block down. Let's break it down. Good counter step. Kind of gives the idea that he might be getting the ball in the counter. Comes through. Breaks down on his block like a good running back does. Lowers his helmet, his legs. The linebacker does a good job lowering himself as well. But Hyde just, all he has to do is zone him off. Braxton Miller just has to squeeze through. It's a good play by running back. Then you know what? You make a good block, and you deserve this one right here. Surge offensive line is terrific. But good feel for where the hole's going to be. You know, doesn't try and run in behind someone. Finds a little seam, gets through. Sometimes it is that easy. He does find seams. I'll give him that. He doesn't like following blocks, but he does find seams. Maybe that could, if I'm a zone team, you know, I run zone blocking, that's a little bit better to have. A guy that wants to find the low seam and hit hard. Look at this false pull. They double false pull the other way. I think there's not a read option play. Why is he handing the ball off? Good job getting rid of the guy in the backfield. You know, keep your legs moving. If the guy does a poor job of tackling, make him pay for it. And Hyde does do that. If you don't tackle well, he's definitely punishing you for it by gaining extra yardage. I love seeing that. Our inside handoff. He squeezes through some tight holes. He's not afraid to go running in the middle. He follows his blocker there, gets the first down. It's about time. I like it. Follow your blocker. Just follow your blocker. Good form. Legs aren't under him. He's still trying to position himself. Wasn't quick enough to where he needed to be. He was slow to his spot. Because you're slow to your spot, you'd get buddy. No sir. Watch how slow he is. He reacts just, you know, he doesn't recognize. Sometimes he's what, 6 foot, I said, 6'1", 6 foot. So sometimes you can't see over the lineman. And you hear this with like Drew Brees, Russell Wilson, where some passes are bad down or some bad throws, they couldn't see a guy. I think Hyde doesn't see this linebacker because he can't see through his lineman. You know, look at this. I think is it this player or this player? Who comes? 43. Oh no, excuse me, it's a down lineman. Well, that's a bad matchup. He should not be taking a down lineman. Look at this. It cuts inside. I don't know why the guard gave up on him. Let your running back block the linebacker. Still, though, a little slow. I think that's the problem here, actually. He's looking at 43. His eyes are on 43. Look, you can kind of see his eyes are on 43. He's expecting to block 43 because he's expecting his guard to take the lineman. Now I have to readjust. See his head turn just at the last second. That's actually perfect, guys. That's perfect right here. This is exactly showing us what happened. See his head, he's on 43. Last second, turning and looking. And he gets blown up. That says a lot there. Okay, let's do 2 more plays here. Oh, this might give us a better look. We can actually end on this. I don't want to end on something bad. Do 1 more play after this. But I do want to see the end zone cam. Might spend a little too much time on this, but I think it's important to see a guy. See, he's looking at 43, and then head turns see 98 or 99 and catch the guy's real number, but down lineman, and just got blown up. Just got blown up. That is having confidence in your line to block the right guy, and they didn't. But I give him credit to adjusting. Now, he didn't do a good job, but he adjusted well. That's why his feet weren't under him. Flits through a tight hole. We'll end it there. I said this was not going to be a long one. It ended up being a little longer than I was expecting. We'll live with it. I tell you, Bridgewater thing in the beginning was necessary because it was just bothering me a little bit. Carlos Hyde, Ohio State running back, a lot to like. Seems to catch the ball well out of the backfield. I do like his blocking. That last play, I'm not faulting him at all. Faulting him only a little bit. Say a little bit, just because he should have gotten his feet under him. He should have been able to block the other, being at least not being thrown on your butt. Maybe knocked back, but not thrown on your butt. So, can block, can catch, and for sure seems to hit holes well. Big concern, not following blockers. So that's something that happens with a lot of, I keep on saying high school, college running backs. I've seen it, and it, it's not something that, maybe it's not epidemic, but it happens. I think that might be, I don't know, it's a little bit of lack of confidence maybe in the offensive line. I don't know why that would be at Ohio State. They seem to have a very good offensive line, but so that's one concern to have in the back of your mind. But overall, I'm not crazy about drafting running backs early. I've heard that he's on top of a few boards for people. Running backs in this class seem to be a second round, third round pick. I think I'm okay with him there. Just watching these two games. Maybe after watching the Clemson game, I feel differently. But I'm okay with taking him a second, third round. Seems to have a good knack for the ball. It's good size, decent speed. A lot to like with him. A lot to like. So, okay, guys. Hope you appreciate it. Enjoyed Hyde. Enjoyed the little rant on Teddy. And need some more suggestions for players. I think I just ran through the whole list. So, maybe tomorrow I'll be doing someone that I was interested in. One of the offensive linemen, a guard or so. Gabe Jackson might be who I'm looking at. So, we'll see. But some suggestions would be great. Throw them down there. We have one more week. I can probably knock out a number of guys. I'll be trying to knock out as many as I possibly can. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys some other time.